Today on our 2013 Land Rover Evoque, we're going to be taking a look at and installing the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness, part number C56159. So here's what our wiring looks like when it's fully installed. It's going to give us a 4-pole flat, which is going to allow us to hook up to our trailer and have all the required lights going down the road, such as our clearance lights, turn signals, and brake lights. When you're not using your wiring, you can take your dust cap, loop it through your hitch right here, and not only will it keep our 4-pole protected against all the elements, but it'll also keep it from dangling and hitting the road. Now this is a very straightforward installation. We're just going to have one plug that we're going to plug into our factory harness, and then we're going to route our 4-pole to our hitch. Now let's show you how we get it installed. Now to begin our installation, we're going to need to come to the back driver's side of our vehicle. Now right behind and above our tailpipe, we're going to have two connectors. We're going to have one square connector and one rectangular connector. Now we're going to want to go with the bigger one that has 8 pins on it. Now to get a little bit more room, if we take our connector and we slide it towards the back and away from our vehicle, we can slide it off the clip that's holding it against the frame. Then if we come to this button right here, we can push that and it'll release the cover that's connected to our plug. Now where we pulled the cover off, that's where we're going to plug in the end of our wiring harness. But before we plug it in, I'm going to actually ground my wire here to the vehicle. That way I just have a little bit more room to work with and get my plug in place and not have to worry about getting my drill and the self-tapping screw and fighting my plug. Now I'm just going to take a self-tapping screw that they provide in the kit, and I'm going to take the ring terminal and attach it to the bare metal on the frame. Now before we plug our connector into our vehicle's harness here, I'm going to put a little bit of dielectric grease in the connector, and that's just going to help prevent rust and corrosion from building up and help keep out some of the moisture. Just going to put a little bit of grease in my connector. I'm going to take our harness that we just installed and it'll lock into place. Now all I need to do is route my 4-pole wire over to the center towards my hitch. Now I just ran my 4-pole wire across the front of my hitch to help keep it away from the muffler. Then I have it coming down right here. Now to keep it a little bit more neat and cover it up a little bit, I'm going to take some wire loom and cover this portion, also helping with some of the heat. I'm going to wrap it in electrical tape. We can go ahead and put our dust cap over our 4-pole down. We're just going to slide it over, and instead of just having it dangling here, we can actually take our dust cap and we can attach it to our hitch. That will keep everything nice and secure, and our wiring will be here when we're ready. Now to make sure everything's working properly, I'm going to hook my tester up to my wiring. Now with an extra set of hands, I'm going to have them run the lights. Can you turn the lights on, please? We can see that it's working. Now we can check the left turn signal, right turn signal, the brakes, and finally the brakes and the left turn signal, and the right turn signal. Everything looks good. We're ready to hit the road. And that'll finish up our look at the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness, part number C56159 on our 2013 Land Rover Evoque.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at eTrailer.com.